this is Roger Moore here on Affinity Extra. We're here to be, I would say fast and extra, but this is a very serious subject because this is the area which we, if you check out one of the Ed shows, we talk about marriage. And last week I did an X now with there's a Nigerian gospel singer got caught out with African doll. The track in the background is from an artist called Braille, who divorced from his first wife, and it's taken a number of years to even release this track. He's been struggling creating it. It's something which is a very serious thing, in terms of marriage and being together with somebody right now. And then you just rest your head. And over the weekend, my son comes up, Dad, you seen the thing about Gawvi? Now I watched a video with Gawvi a couple of weeks ago about releasing his new album. Then he put up an article saying about he's leaving his wife. Apparently he might have somebody else as well lined up. I don't know if that sounds wrong. And just said, just said it in a nice long way. Things never work out and it's done. And then it just came out that he was inappropriately sending messages to other women. I believe it's women he's been messaging inappropriately. You never know these days. And it's not good. It's not good. And then obviously he crashed over the weekend for himself. I believe he had the album also that with Reach Records, because who he signed to. Now it's in jeopardy because Reach Records has now said that basically, due to what's happened over the weekend, obviously, it's not by kicking people out, because people do split up in marriages, nothing works out straight, but when it came out, the reason why, and even with the apparently inappropriate images has been saying women of his private parts. I'm like, wow. And then he gets to be honest, he gets dropped. He had to get dropped by a Christian label like that. They couldn't carry on with him anyway still. I feel sorry for him because it's extremely good, creative. He's been on the scene for many years, from Rayma Soul days. I didn't realize he was part of Rayma Soul, but he's been around for a minute still. Very talented producer, but sometimes our talent sometimes gives us a false perception of what we can and can't get away with, as we found out last week. And this is getting too often, guys. This is too often. Last week I did a show talking about I did a segment where I talked about we need to have the right people around us. Obviously I'm not blaming Reach Records for this, but it's clear Gawvi never had the right people around him, and it just went into meltdown. And then to come out, find a new wife, or misses, and just come out, starts again. Not good, And guys, I'm getting vexed up with this now, and what's scary, guys? This happens on a daily basis within the UK gospel scene. So this is not me just looking at America thinking, oh my gosh, this is once in a while. This happens too often. It's as that few people get exposed. I've seen people get exposed for inappropriate pictures 7-8 years ago. In the UK, we all know who they are. But ultimately, some of them come back and do their thing or whatever. Fair play, but guys, this is nothing new. This happens on a daily basis. So my thing is this, man, guys, is like, end of the day, still, you shouldn't be doing them sort of type of pictures anyway. So sending to other women anyway. So let alone when you're married, like, are you for real? So I'm looking at myself, and that's the only thing I can control, me. I can't look at my missus. I can't look at anybody else out there and what I need to hold myself to. I cannot be inappropriately sending messages or even starting talking to girls inappropriately on my phone. That has never happened. And it's a God-sparing life. I can't speak the future, but I am not going to make sure it never happens in the future. But the reality show is that, guys, it happens too often. Not just to the young kids. Big men are doing this. Ministers of the gospel is doing this. And it's just making the gospel look like some poppy show. And it's so frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. And you wonder as artists why media people, why people that support the gospel, support the thing, walk away. Take responsibility of your actions. And how people so into you, people so, I've worked with one of the most open stuff, with The Truth, when he slipped up years ago, and he might not want me to raise this up, but he had to show his public domain information anyway. So and I was doing the events, disappointing. it was for people to sow into you as a minister while you was messing around. It just really messes things up, you know. And when people, each story that comes out, people going, but I've backed you, but I've supported you because I believe that you was a minister of integrity. Where's the integrity gone? Where is, you know, I am a gospel artist. I don't care how talented, you know. Yes, people slip up, guys. I'm not saying people are perfect. And this, I'm sick and tired that men are reaching out for, well, I'm not perfect, look hard. Stuff, they're not perfect, card. Come on, man. You gotta stand up now and stay focused. Instead of having time to do that, watch an Alan Parr video instead of fasting with the girl them online. Watch a Ruslan video instead of fasting with, you know, do something else with the phone. Watch something else. Watch a football game. You don't need to be talking to somebody inappropriately online. This is, you know, what it does to your family, to the ex, to your children. Now this is out there. The child is gonna grow up under this. Bruv, like, Gawvi, like, listen, man, I'll play your tunes from the past, tunes that are produced by yourself. I'll get it, you know what I'm saying? God can use a donkey, so I'm not really too fussed about, you know, the vessel. But we had to show is, yo, as a vessel, yo, brother, nah, blood, and I get it, and I hope you bring out the album, because the album's meant to be a reflection of the struggle that you had over the past couple of years. I hope you're blatantly truthful about what you've gone through, how you gone through. There's a lot of men who've gone through this and gone missing, but the problem is the higher you get, the more you're exposed. So don't always wish to go to the top, because the more you get exposed, the harsher it is up there, you know. So yes, you benefit from 5 million Spotify followers, but also you got 5 million people gonna judge you once you slip up, rather than 5 people on Instagram, and when you trip up and everyone's just like, oh, whatever, and move on. So we have to show us, guys, you know, I'm just gutted, devastated of the, you know what I mean? We need to step up, you know, in the UK gospel scene with you on, say, UK, you just the gospel scene, full stop. One, guys, this last week we had somebody else. We got Uncle Noel Jones getting married after doing having side things for 20 years, just keeping it real. And we got my dude here, who's been sexting while married to other women, and then to come out green teeth and easy hold a girl on his arm moving forward. Are you for real? Are you for real? This is Roger from Infinity Extra. Nothing but love, people. Please, let's fix up, man.
Thank you for watching the content we're putting out. Listen, make sure that you are liking, subscribing and following us on all our social channels, including patreon.com. Make sure you're finding us on there to support what we do so we can support you. And remember,